sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far.
Hello, Amazing Kids! It's me again, Teacher Rochi, who brings conversation to ignite learning in your home. Today, we will be learning about making connections. But before we begin, please like, share, and click the notification bell for more videos just like this one. If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay, so this is now our 7th week of learning adventure. So stay with me as we learn more about this week's lesson. Last week, we studied the basics of visual elements such as lines, symbols, colors, gaze, framing, and distance. So let's move on to a new learning competency, and that is to make connections, or making connections rather. So let us define the meaning of connections. According to the dictionary, connection is a relationship in which a person, thing, or idea is linked or associated with something else. Now, what is making connections to text? Have you experienced this? While reading a book, you suddenly cry, just like this woman in the picture. How about this one? Laughing while reading something. You experience this because you personally connect your emotions to the text or story that you are reading. Relate the text to your experiences and link what you read to what you already know. As a result, you can easily understand the text you are reading. Remember, good readers make good connections. How do good readers make connections? There are 3 different ways that a reader can make connections. First is text to self. These are connections that readers make between the text and their own past experiences or background knowledge.
Example, this story reminds me of my grandfather who took me to the beach. Another example.
Next is text to text. These are connections that readers make between the text they are reading and other texts that the reader has read before. Lastly is text to world. These are connections that readers make between the text and the bigger issues, events, or concerns of society. Here are ways to start your connections. First, that reminds me of. Remember when? This is like. This character makes me think of. This setting reminds me of. You can find more process questions in making connections on page 28 and 29 of your learning modules. Let's check your knowledge if you understand our lesson today. You just need to choose the letter of the correct answer. Number 1. I read a story about a boy who visited a magical land with witches and wizards. It reminded me of the book Harry Potter. A. Text to self. B. Text to text. C. Text to world.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
If your answer is text to text, you are correct. Number 2. When I read the part about Mean Gene being mean to the other kids on the playground, I think about how when I was in the 2nd grade, there was a mean girl in our class who pulled my hair while we were playing. A. Text to text. B. Text to self. C. text to world.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If your answer is text to self, you are correct. I saw from the news that there is an increased number of individuals tested positive of COVID-19. A. Text to self. B. Text to text. C. Text to world.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If your answer is text to world, you are correct. It is the highly personal connections that a reader makes between a piece of reading material and the reader's own experiences. Text to text is a connection between texts. Sometimes when reading, readers are reminded of other things that they have read, other books by the same author, stories from the similar genre, or perhaps on the same topic. It is the largest connections that a reader brings to a reading situation. Alright, so that's the end of our lesson. See you again on my next video. Bye!